What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure that you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. So today, and also if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. So this video that we're gonna be reacting to, this whole channel was actually brought to my attention by one of my cousins. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if he wants to be put out there like that. But if I do react to another video and he lets me know that he does, I'm definitely gonna shout him out. So the question is posed: is chivalry dead? So I'm definitely interested as to what's going to be, talked about and what they're going to say. As you guys know, I never see a video before I react to it. I literally react to it right in front of you guys. So let's just go ahead and get into this video and see what they are talking about.
Listen, and I'm viewing it. I know text messages and the phones got it. Jokers just texting shorties, I'm outside, and expecting her to come outside and stuff like that. But on the first date, bro, if she give you that address, ring that doorbell. What? No, ring the doorbell. Listen, I'm gonna teach my daughters just exactly this. If she gave the guy the address, now if you about to meet up with him, that's different. But if she gave the guy the address and he just texting you, he just texting you to come outside. You don't even say, this is what I'm gonna teach him. You can say that I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna teach my daughters. He already started off wrong. I'm sorry, I'm good. He already crossed the line. What do you mean? You ring that doorbell, and for her to come outside. All this texting, I'm outside the whole 9 yards. Nah, he got to show some goddamn chivalry, something that has to happen.
That sounds poetic.
For real.
And I know that I understand that you're speaking in the sense that you have a daughter, so you want your daughter to be treated a certain way. And I 100% agree with you. However, I am not opening your door. You're getting 4 letters, HERE. That means I'm here. That means come outside. And that means when we go, like whatever our plans are, we're going to go do what our plans were set to do. I'm not getting out of the car to open your door or to meet you at the door or to ring your doorbell when you could just walk downstairs. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I personally believe, and this is just my personal perception on me and my friends and all the females that we have dealt with collectively, chivalry is almost dead. It's on its last leg. So maybe I might hold the door open for you, yeah. But I'm not getting out of my car to ring your doorbell to tell you to come downstairs to get back in the car. That actually doesn't even make sense.
As a guy, I will admit, that doesn't stop you from getting a box when you don't do it. It's actually like the more disrespectful you are these days, the more that they give you the box easier.
I was literally just going to say this point too. I was just going to say, one, him saying that chivalry is dead or almost dead or whatever he just said. Yeah, I do feel like he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to do that. He's not required to do that. Nobody is requiring any of that anymore. So being that women are no longer requiring certain things, they are responding to that text message and just coming outside, he doesn't have to do any of that work. And the way how he's so confident in his speech, it's obvious that he hasn't had to do any of that for any reason, as this guy said, because at the end of the day, the worse that he is, the more he's going to get. So I was actually just going to say that point.
Which is crazy to me. However, chivalry is not dead when it comes to me. And I understand you saying this on the last leg because I still act appropriately, even when I probably give people more respect than what they actually asking for. So, no, everyone deserves it. Let's just be clear here. Everyone deserves respect. Let's just be clear. So at the end of the day, I don't listen. Tell my goddamn daughters, if you gave him the address and he just hit you with the 4-letter words, and I don't want my daughter's day. Let's keep it keep it a hundo. I'm talking with that mentality.
Keep it a hundo.
Let's keep it a hundo. Listen, let's keep it a hundo. Listen, I don't want my daughters to be dating a guy that's in the mode that Rico is at this point in time in his life. So at the end, listen. So
I don't want them to
listen. So at the end.
So he's saying I don't want them to either, and he's laughing. So right there, we already know his mindset when it comes to females or women at the stage that he's at, and the mentality that he has, and also the respect he already has going into it. So I find this is getting really interesting.
The day goes to what I'm saying, like, nah, you got to come to that door. Y'all give it to.
But you got to be real though, because it's not happening. Go ahead, Aaron.
No, I just want to hear everybody else respond.
All right, so I'm gonna be real quick then. Going to the door.
Oh, Jesus.
I will not go to the door, but I will open the car door. Reason why I'm not gonna go to your door, I'm gonna be on Rico with that. It's too much damn work. Listen, I'm already picking the place to where we eating. I'm paying for it. I clean my car. I put on my Sunday's best. I did all of that. I'm coming from here to Hellpeck to pick you up. I'm texting you, HERE, piggybacking off of what Rico said. I am here. I'm giving you the 5 minutes, 10 minutes ahead of time. That's courtesy. So I'm letting you know, but I will not ring your doorbell before I say your father, like a damn rock, and question me. What are your intentions with my daughter? I don't know. This ain't the 1995. Bro, you should have had that talk with your daughter. You should have done recon on me already. You don't need to ask me no questions. Because you know what? I'm going to probably lie to you anyway. So you better talk to your daughter anyway. So I will not be ringing the doorbell for Ra to show up and ask me a damn question.
I think to say it's too much work is a stretch. I mean, okay, for them to say that it's no longer like a requirement anymore, like females don't really care about that, that's one thing. But to say it's too much work, I think that's like a stretch. Because like, what do you mean it's too much work to like literally just go knock on the door? Like, I think that's just trying to put it in a nice way of just saying, like, nah, like, you know, females don't require that anymore, and they don't have to do that. They don't have to put that best foot forward on the first date because, you know, basically that's not what they're doing in their everyday life, and they don't have to because people respond and they just come outside. So.
And give me damn lecture. I'm texting you. I'm here, Sally. Let's go. I open your door. That's it.
See,
that's honestly
that's honesty.
Yeah, that was perfect. Like, completely agree. We here with it. Like, that's my expectation. I'd rather the text, come outside. Okay, doors open.
I'm a little indifferent with the situation.
Boy.
I am. Honestly, I don't agree with Oliver saying that it's too much work to go up the stairs and ring the doorbell. That sounds ridiculous.
No. Don't try to switch now.
No,
you
it's
said
not
you
that
fully
it's too
agree.
much work, but I'm saying I wouldn't mind that here and then going out and then
nobody would mind that.
But no, I'm saying, like, honestly, there's a certain... Okay, look.
You agree with Oliver, you don't.
Thank you.
Look, there's a certain... It's not because it's too much work for him. There's a certain, like, safety factor of, like, my door being open with a man in front of me. Like,
that's too much. You gave me the address.
Why you give him the address?
The door is open, but what happened?
As I was saying, I don't agree with it being too much work because you already put in the work. You said you picked out the restaurant, you got your Sunday's best, you cleaned your car. How much is it to walk up the stairs and ring the doorbell? I don't agree with that. It's not too much work. If you did all of that already, you could go ring the doorbell. What I do agree with is being scolded by a parent. So, see, in my situation, I still live with my parents. I feel like it depends on where you are in your life. I feel like if you are still young enough that you are living with your parents and do have the chance of like meeting their parents and being like, what's your intentions with my daughter? Then that's a no. As a female, I don't even want that because my father is very inquisitive and he will question you the fuck down at the front door.
And what's wrong with that though? Like, what's wrong with that though at this point? Like, at what point did that become like an issue? Like, oh, I don't want my father talking to nobody. Like, if you gave him the address, maybe that means that you see something in him, obviously, that you want to be going out with him. So if your father wants to come and step up, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Your father's obviously he just wants the best for you. He just wants to, make his presence known. That like, if this guy's gonna do anything nuts to you or crazy to you, that at least he has in the back of in his mind, like, nah, her father seemed like he don't play. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially if you live with your parents. I think that's just like, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that.
And I would not want that for any man that I'm dating.
Why not?
So, because I don't want that. That's uncomfortable for me. That's uncomfortable for him. Like, who is that benefiting? No one.
Right.
And no,
Suppose we don't work out.
Hold on, wait. Let me just say this. See, it's the lack of appreciation of the dad at this
I'm
point.
not dating you.
I'm not talking to you right now. I'm gonna get back to you because at the end of the day, first of all, for me meeting you is that I know you're a liar like the rest of these niggas that who met the fathers.
So let her
do her. But the point is, it's the presence. That's what you're accounting for. And at the end of the day, I'm reading you. You think that you younger. You think that you hit me with 52 fake outs. I've been in your shoes before, and I'm just letting you know anything happened to her, I need to know exactly who the hell you are. Second of all, let me just be clear. It's a lack of appreciation of his dad. Your father is actually, your protector. And at the end of the day, he's there making sure he's weeding out the BS. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you go on being all secret and not letting it, and that next thing you know, you get your behind whooped. Like I heard a lot of stories of women talking about this nigga was crazy first day and a wild out. And the next thing you know, your father trying to get back and try to figure out, please, there's many situations that can happen.
Can I interject? Because I don't have a lack of appreciation for my father.
Shit, you talking on that?
No. I know my father has good intentions. It's just uncomfortable for me. I'd rather avoid all of that. What? And it's not like any of those things could not happen. I could still get my ass whipped because you think that the man at my door is gonna tell my father he doesn't really have future intentions with me.
I don't think that matters though. I think it makes a difference for sure. It just says like, yeah, I mean, obviously if you're inviting this person to your house and they know where you live and all that kind of stuff, you must have some kind of rapport with them. I wouldn't imagine that you would just invite this total stranger that you don't know to your door, that if you don't have some kind of rapport with him. Like, I don't know if people do that. I don't know. When I was, out dating and all that kind of stuff, I would never do that. Like, we're going to meet at this place. We're going to meet here. I'm not going to meet you and you're just going to come to my house and come pick me up. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? But, like, in any case, if he does come to your house, I think it definitely makes a difference. It says, like, yeah, there's a man here. He doesn't play. And regardless of if he's going to lie to your dad or he's not going to lie or whatever the case may be, at least, yeah, that's he sets the tone. I think it makes a difference. He
really just wants to take me out and fuck, and that's it? That he's not going to take me out again? No, he's not going to tell my father that. He's going to tell my father whatever the fuck he wants to hear. So any of the crazy things you're saying could happen can still happen, whether my father spoke to this man or not.
You're right, but the thing about it is, it's the you rather be overprotected than underprotected. Mm-hmm. I just said, I know you're gonna lie. I was in your shoes before.
Right. But
listen.
Let me just say something, bro. Go ahead. First and foremost, I'm gonna give you this one cliche quote: "Too much is just as bad as too little." So overprotective or underprotective, they're both bad. So we got Aaron about to go on a date, and I'm her pops, right? Like, what the moral of the story is, me doing anything and me saying anything changes nothing. Listen, I'm being honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be many dads right now or dads later on that is going to have a daughter, and they need to understand that at the end of the day, if they approach a man, 9 times out of 10, that man that's taking their daughter out is still going to go and try to fulfill whatever purpose they have for your daughter.
All right, but that's not the point. But that's not the point. The thing is the size of it. It is the size of it because
y'all are on a tangent. Let's take it back to the original.
Yeah, so I'm not opening the door. Go ahead, man.
So, and this may be a generational thing, an age thing. Mm-hmm. But
it's not.
I feel like when you wake up in the morning, and you in my house and we to sleep in the same bed, you greet me. Mm-hmm. It's called courtesy.
I agree.
It's called home training. It's called decency.
Right.
So I feel like if you were trying to take me out, spend up my time, get to know me, pick me up, have me go somewhere with you, what is wrong with coming to my door to make sure that you greet me and hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. I'm glad we can go out, X, Y, and Z. And then we move around. And maybe it's a little different because it's in New York and parking spaces are few and all this other stuff. But like, I live in the burbs. I'm sorry, you're not gonna come up to my house and then talking about a here text. Who are you?
But we've been talking all this time.
But let me ask you this question.
No, this was the first date. See, y'all ain't listening. This was a first date question.
It could be the only date question. What if I don't have decency or courtesy for you that much. I don't care. I don't really care to listen, hold on. I'm linking up with you. This is my first time. Guess what? I don't even know if I really like you.
You gonna hit me with the here?
I'm gonna hit you with
you gonna get the nothing.
You can drive your
ass on.
Where my camera at?
Drive your ass on.
Tell me where, Mo, this is my camera, Mo?
Everything rise. Wow.
Listen, let me just say this. And see, ladies, let me give y'all some game. This is the reason why you need to, this is called red flags. He'd already told on himself.
I think, yeah, these guys are very, very, very sure in how they talk. And they're also very unapologetic. For me, they don't have to. That's why they don't. They don't have to. They don't have to do anything. Men nowadays don't have to do anything for a girl to be with them, sleep with them. They don't have to put in any work. So how can, like, even me watching this or like, even this guy watching this, how can you be upset at the state of today when, I mean, just like if you look now, if you go on social media and you scrolling, like, the stuff that, if you want to see how a woman looks in a certain, maybe bathing suit or lingerie, you can just go on her Instagram nowadays. You don't have to work for anything nowadays. So it's kind of like, this conversation is kind of like, because I completely feel like this father, I completely feel him. Like, as somebody who would be a parent, like, I don't have any children, but if I did have children, I would look at that. If a guy came to pick up my, daughter or whatever, I would be like, wow, he can't even just, like, come to the door. What you mean he's outside? No, he needs to come here, say hello, be respectful. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm taking her, blah, 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 blah. Okay, then you have a good time. I feel that 100%. But nowadays, the women who are going on the dates are not requiring more. So how can we be upset with these men who are saying that they're going to hit her with a text or whatever when that's what they're doing? That's obviously, they're speaking from a place of that's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing, and it's been working, and nothing has been a problem. So it's kind of crazy.
Oliver,
I didn't tell myself. I told
Let me
myself.
finish. I'll let you talk.
I told him
I'll let you
myself.
talk. It's disrespectful. So how much more disrespectful can he be? If he don't even view, if he think it's too much for even ringing the doorbell, like, it's insane to me. Like, what shows you the real intentions? Don't never allow a man, I don't give a damn who he is, to disrespect you in that manner. Mm-hmm. Or and at the end of the day, you have to start you gotta have some goddamn standards, bro.
No.
Now I gotta take it from wherever y'all want to take it from.
Let me take it.
I'm after Rico.
I'm gonna tell you. Can I just say one thing? Ooh. If ringing a doorbell is disrespectful, I shouldn't be speaking to anybody. I promise you this, because it's really not that big of a deal. And the overall picture, I personally feel as if, hey, guess what? This is a first date, right? And I don't really know you too much. So since I don't know you too much, you get less out of me. You work for what you get, right? So if you're my girl and now we've been dating and now we're on date 10, date 12, maybe I might get out my car and show some courtesy, decency, chivalry for you. But nowadays, especially like, yo,
you're not gonna do that until day 10 because your excuse is I ain't doing it the first day. Why would I need to do it on day 10? You already gave me the box without me doing it.
Listen,
men don't do more after they get the box, bro.
Guess what? Men, you know what men do? You know what men do? Men do more when they still present. Because I'm here day 10 even after I got the box on day 3.
Because the box was just good. That's the reason why you still there.
I'm not keeping it real.
Do you really want to keep it real?
No, you're not keeping it real.
If the box wasn't good day 3, you're not there day 10.
Why you keep moving the goalposts? He's giving you answers. Why you keep moving the goalposts?
Because he doesn't want to take... Look, peep game.
Accountability.
Peep, let me ask you this question, right? I'm going to ask you a question, right? Have you been on 10 dates? 10 dates. Listen to what I'm saying. 10 dates with the female. Do you like her? Even after you got the box, you still went on 5 more dates with her? Do you like her?
I mean, I've been on 10 dates before with women, and I didn't want to pursue a real relationship with them.
But do you like her?
I
didn't ask that.
She all right, yeah.
Okay, cool. You like her. Because you know why? You're still there. You're still present. So if I don't care if I fuck on day 1,
maybe
2, 3...
she been consistent.
Well, yes, you got me here.
Right.
I don't care about all the logistics of it. You still got me here. That means I'm going to give you more. So like I was saying before.
That does not mean that, Joe.
Like I was saying before, on day 1, I'm not doing all of this extra. Like I've already said, you already put the work in to get her to come out the house.
Guys, a lot was unpacked in this episode. First things first, make sure you guys put your comments in the comment section down below. I know I don't have to tell you guys that because I know that, like I always say, the Rivah Gang, y'all don't play. Y'all tell y'all opinion 2 seconds into the video. And I love that. I really love that because I really want us to talk about it. For me, respect is the utmost, right? For me, as a woman, for me. However, I know for a fact that these men are speaking from experience, and I know that women don't require that much. I know that. So in actuality, me personally, I know this is going to sound so crazy and like mind-boggling, but I feel like no one is wrong. No one is wrong. We're at a state right now that this guy can do that. And okay, next, because somebody's going to answer to that here text. I don't care. And he doesn't even have to do that because many people just going to come outside. And people say it's not a big deal and it's not that serious, but it is. It shows, it says a lot. I feel like it says a lot from day 1 if he comes to the door. I don't know how old he is. I don't know, the mentality. I don't know if he has money, if he doesn't have money. I don't know anything about these people, but I know that what would I say? The bar is low when it comes to dating nowadays. It's very, very low. Men don't have to do much because they can look on Instagram and see it, and who's not willing to, somebody else is willing to. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. I like this conversation. I like it. I like the opposing sides. And I just want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. I post a new video every single day. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and you hit that notification bell. So as soon as I post one, you guys will see it first. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. See you guys in the next video.